Anxiety often focuses on the future. It fills all thoughts with questions about what might happen tomorrow, next week, or next year. The mind begins imagining possibilities, and those possibilities slowly turn into fears. But faith invites us to live one step at a time. God never asks us to solve the entire future in a single moment. Instead, He invites us to trust Him with today. When we focus only on what is directly in front of us, the weight of worry becomes lighter. You do not need to have every answer right now. You do not need to control every situation. Your responsibility is simply to take the next step forward with faith. Sometimes peace begins when we release the need to control everything. When we place our worries in God's hands, we allow our hearts to rest. God understands your fears better than anyone else. He knows the thoughts that keep you awake at night and the worries that return again and again. He reminds you that you are safe in His care. Faith does not mean that life will always be easy. There will still be challenges, questions, and moments when anxiety tries to return. But faith changes how we face those moments. Instead of facing fear alone, we face it with trust. Prayer can become a powerful way to calm an anxious mind. When you speak honestly to God, you release the emotions that have been building inside your heart. Prayer does not need to be perfect or complicated. It can simply be a quiet conversation with the one who already understands. Many people discover that peace slowly returns when they begin spending time in silence with God. In those quiet moments, worries lose their power, and hope begins to grow again. You may not see immediate answers, but something deeper begins to happen. Your heart becomes calmer, your thoughts become clearer, and your strength begins to return. Even the smallest moment of peace can be the beginning of healing. Remember this important truth: your anxiety does not define you. The fears you experience today do not determine the future of your life. God sees a bigger picture than you can see right now. The story of your life is still unfolding, and every chapter has meaning. Many people who once struggled with anxiety later discovered a deeper faith and a stronger sense of purpose. The very struggles that once felt overwhelming became part of the journey that shaped their strength. Your life still holds possibilities, even if you cannot see them clearly today. When anxiety tries to convince you that everything is falling apart, faith reminds you that God is still working behind the scenes. Nothing you are experiencing is outside of His understanding or care. Before this message ends, take another slow breath. Wherever you are right now, remember that you are not alone in your struggle. God's presence is closer than you realize. Even when your thoughts feel chaotic, your heart feels tired, His peace is still available. You may not have control over every situation in life, but you can choose to trust that God is guiding your path. One step at a time, one prayer at a time, one moment of faith at a time. Let your heart rest in the knowledge that tomorrow is not something you have to face alone. God walks with you through every uncertainty and every fear. And no matter how strong anxiety may seem today, it does not have the final word. Hope is still alive. Peace can return, and with faith, your heart can find rest again. Anxiety has a way of making the future feel frightening. It fills the mind with endless questions and worries about what might go wrong. Your thoughts may begin to race, imagining problems that have not even happened yet. But faith gently reminds us of something important. The future is not something we need to carry alone. God already stands in the days that are ahead of you. The worries you feel about tomorrow are already known by Him. Even when life feels uncertain, God is not surprised by anything you face. When anxiety tries to fill your mind with fear, pause and remember that God is bigger than every situation that worries you. The challenges you face may feel large, but they are never greater than His power and care. Sometimes peace begins when we shift our focus from the problem to the presence of God. When we remember that He walks beside us, the weight of anxiety begins to lose its strength. Many people believe they must always appear strong. They hide their worries, their fears, and their anxious thoughts from the world. But God never asks us to pretend. He invites us to come honestly, exactly as we are. You can bring your fears to Him. You can bring your doubts, your confusion, and your worries. God understands the emotions that live inside your heart. Prayer becomes a place where anxious thoughts can slowly become peaceful ones. When you speak your fears out loud, you release the pressure that anxiety creates inside your mind. Even a simple prayer can bring comfort. God, I feel overwhelmed today. Please give me peace. These simple words can open the door for calm to enter your heart. Slowly, the storm inside your mind begins to quiet. Anxiety often tries to convince us that we must control everything. It tells us that if we think about our problems enough, we will somehow find the perfect solution. But sometimes the greatest act of faith is learning to let go. Let go of the need to control every outcome. Let go of the pressure to understand everything immediately. Let go of the fear that you must carry life by yourself. God is already working in ways that you cannot see. Even when nothing seems to be changing on the surface, things may be quietly unfolding in your favor. Doors may be opening, paths may be forming, solutions may be approaching. Faith allows us to trust that God is guiding our story, even when we cannot yet see the ending. Right now, wherever you are listening to this message, remember that peace is still possible. Take a slow breath. Release the worries that have been weighing on your heart. You do not need to solve everything today. You do not need to understand every detail of the future. All you need to do is take the next step with faith. God's presence surrounds you even when anxiety tries to cloud your thoughts. His peace is stronger than the fears that visit your mind. The difficult moments you face today will not last forever. New strength, new hope, a new peace can still grow in your life. Trust that God is guiding your steps. You remember this truth. You are never walking through life alone. God is with you. Right now, wherever you are listening to this message, remember that peace is still possible. Take a slow breath. Release the worries that have been weighing on your heart. You do not need to solve everything today. You do not need to understand every detail of the future. All you need to do is take the next step with faith. God's presence surrounds you even when anxiety tries to cloud your thoughts. His peace is stronger than the fears that visit your mind. The difficult moments you face today will not last forever. New strength, new hope, a new peace can still grow in your life. Trust that God is guiding your steps. You remember this truth. You are never walking through life alone. God is with you. God understands the fears that lie inside the human heart. Throughout history, people have faced uncertainty, hardship, in moments when the future seemed unclear. But again and again, faith reminded them that fear does not have the final word. Many of the strongest people in history experienced moments of doubt and anxiety. Yet their strength grew when they placed their trust in God instead of their fear. Your story can follow that same path. The anxious thoughts you experience today are not permanent. They are the moments that will pass, just like storms eventually give way to calm skies. Even when your mind feels restless, God's peace remains available to you. You may not feel it instantly, but with patience, and faith, your heart can slowly rediscover calm. As this message comes to an end, remember that anxiety does not define who you are. Your life is much greater than the fears that sometimes visit your mind. Your story is still unfolding, and God continues guiding every step you take. When anxious thoughts return, remind yourself of this truth. You are not facing life alone. God walks beside you every uncertain moment. He sees the worries that keep you awake at night and understands the questions that fill your mind. Even in the middle of those struggles, His peace is still reaching toward you. Take a deep breath. Release the worries that have been weighing on your heart. Trust that tomorrow can bring new hope, new strength, and new peace. God is with you. You are never alone. As this message comes to an end, remember that anxiety does not define who you are. Your life still holds purpose, hope, and possibilities that you may not see yet. God understands every fear that enters your mind. His peace is always available to those who seek Him. Take a deep breath and allow your heart to rest for a moment. Tomorrow can bring new strength, new opportunities, and new light. God is with you. You are not alone. And better days are still ahead. If this message touched your heart, don't forget to like this video and share your thoughts in the comments. And subscribe for more daily messages of faith and hope. Remember, you are not alone. God is with you. If this message touched your heart, please like this video and share your thoughts in the comments. And subscribe to this channel for more daily messages of faith and hope.